Physical assault is something that we usually associate typically with a man in lieu of a woman. And what I mean by that is that he is assaulting his significant other or partner or girlfriend. We also tend to associate physical assault and abuse with parents and their children. Parents who do not know how to handle their own emotions, their own rage, their own devastations, their own losses, and they take it out physically and inappropriately, not in any form of discipline, in abuse. America has come a long way since the days when a child was taken to the barn and strapped for bad behavior. America has come a long way in understanding how children need to be raised so that they don't become wayward. Liars of America don't plan their lives, and openly as a result, they often get overtaxed with bringing up children that are just like the men who abused them and left them. The liars of America are also women who like to sexually assault men for the power of it, for the snottiness of them, for the arrogance of them. And let's come up with as many reasons as a woman who is a black woman who wants to abuse someone would say. He had it coming. He was in my way. He's a bitch. All these ugly statements. But what I want you to do is stand in front of the mirror, and I want you to hold your hands in fists, and I want you to say it to Christ. Jesus Christ, I'm going to beat you up today. Now, if we're supposed to be a person of Catholic faith, then we're supposed to remember that Jesus Christ is within us. If we're someone who understands the faith, then we say Jesus Christ stands before us. If we're someone who is needing faith, we often say Jesus Christ is standing behind us or beside us. But the truth is, Jesus is definitely above us in heaven, looking down on us if you're a person who was born and bred and raised, hopefully not in a barn, no pun intended, in America. You see, when a person of my age and station says to someone, "What, were you raised in a barn?" it means you're acting like a belligerent animal that doesn't know the society's laws, rules, or social etiquette to be successful. So while you think you're walking around with your badass self, with your britches under your ass, and your hip-hop moves and clothes, I'm looking at you going, how are you going to get a job like that? How are you planning to prepare for your child with those thoughts? And while we have a lot of young women, both on the white side of the coin, the black side of the coin, the Muslim side of the coin, the Hispanic side of the coin, that believe they can fix a man, I have to tell you, I don't think you understand. Your job is solely and only to find yourself the right life partner to bring more children, so you choose, if you choose, to have some into the world. And if you didn't think about child rearing when you were busy making it and getting busy with your man, then you're a problem to America. At the same time, if you're one of those philandering women who like to play all over the place and consider yourself a player and you want to holla, I can't help you because I'm not black. But I'm also not a white hip-hop player, although I might dress like it on occasion. I'm more of an old school man, and an old school man appreciates his right to say no to a solicitous, salacious, and non-seductive, by any shape or means of the word, female, who might like to cozy up to me in the middle of the night. You see, I have standards for my life. No offense to those listening, as do most men. There are girls that we might play with, and there are girls that we might stay with. But what I want to ask you is, how many men want to be put upon by some woman they hate?